mean, we're already rolling, but like I said, bro, we I mean, we've been doing it for what, like a cool year and a half now. But yeah, it's very candid conversation. Are you from El Paso?
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
No.
He said not at all. How'd you end up in El Paso?
The motherfucking army.
Hell yeah. That's how they all get here.
Man, bro.
What's the name of the town?
It's called Brazoria County.
Brazoria, okay.
Yeah, Brazoria County.
Yeah, this is episode number 43. 43 of the most vulnerable player. We're sitting down with G the Barber.
What's up?
So we've definitely been on our radar for a cool minute. We've seen you, I mean, really just through social media. I know one of my good friends, Freddie. Shout out to Freddie from Run For It.
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys have a pretty good relationship as well.
Yeah, for sure.
He was telling me some really great things about you, and we really just seen, I mean, really just through social media, bro, just all that you're doing, all the work you're putting in, and like, first of all, I was just like kind of looking through your social, just because I try to do as much research as I can. But you've been consistent since like, bro, at least from what I saw, like 2018. And you just have all like, you've been posting your cuts, and like it didn't seem like you've deleted anything either. Like it's just a full on like you can see all the work you put in for the last fucking 7 years, bro.
Yeah,
so
straight up.
It's insane to see that and all your growth that you see, man. And it's, I mean, it's amazing, bro. So
thank you.
I mean, how you feeling, man, bro? How's life been lately?
Bro, it's cool, man. Definitely more slowed down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like for a little while I was going real hard on the Instagram, posting every single day. I've slowed down a lot, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, because I'm trying to get more in tune with myself. You know what I'm saying? Doing all the running I've been doing and shit like that. That's kind of like, you know, me kind of just stepping away from, you know, I feel like I've posted so much about cutting hair, you know what I mean? And like, it's kind of time for me to kind of just step back and kind of just, I still post about cutting hair, don't get me wrong. You know, I post every now and again, but it's not an everyday thing. For a long time, bro, I was posting, I had an alarm set on my phone, bro.
Wow.
I was, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, I was up editing, like making videos. You know what I'm saying?
So you edit all the videos, we see is you.
Right here off this damn phone.
Off your phone?
Right there off the cell phone. Hell yeah. And so, yeah, bro, and then, like I said, it kind of, you know, it put me in like a, oh man, like, now I got to post every single day. I got to make sure I'm getting this amount of likes. I got to make, and if I'm not, damn, I'm in a fucking slump. You know what I'm saying? And like, that ain't right. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, you know, to be like, man, at one point it was, now I'm posting this because I love it. Now it's like, I'm posting it because I need people to see this. I know these people need it. It's
like you need that constant reassurance that like your work is still like, you know.
Yeah, right. So that kind of put me in a little funk a little bit, bro. So like, you know, it took a little bit of kind of accepting that I need to step away for a little bit and just do my own thing. And
for sure.
And it's been great, bro. It's been dope. I've gotten to Kung Fu. I've been doing Kung Fu now for about like 8 months, 7-8 months. Been running crazy, like, you know what I'm saying?
So before that, were you active at all, bro?
Like physically?
Yeah, physically active.
No. Hell no. I was in the military and shit, and like that was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how long was that?
I got out in 2019, bro. I got kicked out for smoking weed.
Damn.
Yeah, they kicked me out. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool though. I was running, like, you know, I was doing what I could, but like I wasn't like really consistent, bro. Like I only ran because the military said I had to. It wasn't like I love to run, let me go and run. But then after I got out, I mean, straight couch potato for the longest time, bro. Just straight slump every day, like. And don't get me wrong, that stuff I still fit that into my schedule where I can be a little couch potato. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that morning time, bro. Like, there's nothing better than just like being out there by yourself, like running, or like I got my dog with me now. But
what was it that really kind of flipped that switch for you to kind of just start getting out there and just be more active,
bro? Shit, I wouldn't be able to sit like this, like. You know, I was gaining so much weight. It was hurting my back to like sit down, bro. I tried to tie my shoes, bro. It started hurting. Like, I had to like, in the shop, people would hear me bend over. I'd be like, like every single time I bend over, like, fuck, like, damn. I dropped something, and you know, like that shit kind of just got old.
Man, were you big?
I was like 180, like 180.
And what are you right now?
125.
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
Yeah.
60
Damn,
pounds.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, it's been crazy,
Shit,
bro.
bro.
I stopped eating meat. I haven't touched meat now for like a whole year.
Wow.
And that ain't even on no like don't kill the animals type shit.
Yeah.
It's just like I just don't fuck with the way America processes their meat, bro. It's trash.
Yeah.
But it's been cool. I've been great, bro. It's
Yeah.
fucking vibes are cool. Got
So
good
you
energy.
just started. The first thing you started doing when you got active, what was it? Was it running?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. And I still ain't even been to the gym yet.
No.
Mm-mm.
And you, how long did you? What was your longest, or how long did you run your first time when you went out?
Shit, bro. Like my first mile was probably like, and I only did 1 mile in
Yeah,
like probably like 17, 20 minutes.
Man, so you just went out. You're like, I'm gonna do a mile. Let's see what I
Right,
can do.
right. Now, I mean, shit, I ran this morning. My first mile was like on some slight shit, like 7:40
Wow.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And it's and that's like for a long time. I've slowed down on running a little bit because I kind of started messing with my knee.
Yeah.
But I was doing like 140 miles a month,
Wow.
like just going like
Yeah, I mean,
nonstop.
I see you did like a 10 miler like really
yeah,
recently.
yeah, just like a few days ago, and then I
Yeah.
ran like 4 this morning, and it's cool, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
like I'm sad that I didn't get into it when I was younger, because I feel like if I did, I'd have like, you know, been in some type of track shit or
Yeah.
something in school or
Yeah.
something like that. But I didn't know I was gonna be into it, and then like it just came easy. And then I think about my dad, and my dad's like 50, and he still will run like 10 miles or something
Wow.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'll still, and I'm like, damn, that shit must just be in me or something.
Mhm.
Like I don't know.
Was your decision to go like vegan was like you just did that cold turkey like from one day
No,
to the
bro,
next?
no. I stopped drinking juice first. I stopped buying like the like Tropicana and like Simply and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I was buying like 2 a day, bro. Like I had to buy like 2, and I was finishing 1 a day. Like I swear, like drinking them like nonstop, bro. All the kinds, all the flavors. And then like I'm just like, damn, this is just one big jug of fucking artificial sugar. That's
Yeah,
all it is, bro.
literally.
Just bullshit. So I cut that out. And then I was like, all right, cool. I still wasn't even vegan. I was still eating chicken. I was still eating steak. Then I was like, man, I'm going to just like stop going to fast food. Like maybe that'll be cool too.
Mhm.
That was cool. I still, since then, I haven't done it. But I still wasn't vegan.
Mhm.
I was still eating chicken, pork, steak. Then I was like, let me stop eating chicken. Like, man, I've been seeing all these weird videos of people cooking chicken, and shit started pumping like a fucking heart
You
or
started doing
some
your
shit.
research and stuff?
Yeah,
you like
bro,
looking
and then
like
going down the rabbit hole on
Yeah,
TikTok
yeah.
and shit. I'm like, man, like this shit is weird, bro. Like
Yeah.
they be putting their chicken in vinegar and shit, and like the way it breaks down, it looks like fucking bunch of spaghetti and shit. Like
Yeah.
chicken ain't supposed to do that. Like that's weird.
Yeah.
So I cut out chicken, but I still wasn't vegan yet. I was still eating steak and pork and shit
Yeah.
like that. And then like I stopped eating pork. And then
Okay.
that was cool too, because I was like, all right, bet, like I can eat turkey bacon. But then
Yeah.
I started thinking like, what is a turkey bacon? What is
Where
that?
the fuck did they get the bacon from
Yeah,
the
like
turkey?
y'all mixing.
You know what I'm
fucking-
saying?
yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
So I was still wasn't vegan. I stopped eating pork, but I was still eating steak.
Mhm.
The last meal that I had that had meat in it was a fried rice with vegetables, and it had some steak in it. That was the last time I was like, well, you know what? Like this was good, but I think I can just like stop eating meat. And
So it
it's
was like
been
a
about a year,
process. Wow,
and
that's
it's literally
crazy.
been like a year, bro. Like, and it's been cool. Like I even after I stopped, I started missing it so much, bro. I started being a dumbass and going and eating like impossible meat and shit like that. Then I was like, this is dumb too.
Yeah.
Like I might as well just not eat it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just
It's probably worse than actual meat at that
yeah,
point. It's just so
exactly. I might as
processed
well
and-
be eating meat. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
You don't
So-
find it a struggle to figure out like what to eat? Like you just
for me it's easy because like I think about the things that I really like to eat. As a Mexican person, bro, rice and beans are lovely.
Yeah.
You can eat that shit like 5-10 different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can refry the beans, put that shit in the corn tortilla with the rice, roll it up, fry it. You got like little flautas with rice and beans.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You can make
Yeah.
a burrito, put some potatoes in it, and some avocado and vegetables with just
Fuck
rice
yeah,
and beans.
that sounds
Bro,
fire too.
you can do
Yeah,
so
you're
much
loading
with
that
rice
shit
and
up.
beans, you know? So like I lived off that for a long ass time. And to be honest, for the past like month or two, I consider myself a vegetarian now because I started eating eggs.
Mm, okay.
I love eggs, bro.
Yeah.
Like eggs are just like great for protein and all of that. So
And your body digests them really easily too.
dude,
Yeah.
mad easy,
Mhm.
mad easy. I don't get bloated. I used to get bloated so much, bro, and that would be horrible. I'd wake up in the morning like fucking feeling like sharp ass pains running up my stomach from my chest, bro, and it's just awful, and it's just from what I ate.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And not only that, I started eating once a day. Now I only eat once. I've been eating once a day for the past year.
That's crazy.
Now. Yeah, because like it's like I started doing a little research and seeing that like we should be eating like 3 times a day. Like our body can really process like 1 meal at a time, and we're putting like 3 on top of that. It's like that's a lot. But I mean, some people's bodies are different. You know what I'm saying? So like I always say that like listen to your body. My body's telling me that I'm straight. I'm good.
And you feel like your energy has been like perfect,
better than it was when I was eating meat. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't been, like I said, it's not because I'm just like never eating meat again. I just gotta find a more cleaner way to eat.
Do you supplement with anything? Like no?
I just do rice and beans, or like in the morning. Usually, what I eat like a sandwich, an egg sandwich, but it's not even in the morning. It's probably like at like 12 or 1 o'clock.
That's your first meal.
Yeah, the egg sandwich, bro, with some avocado, and that's like every day, damn near, bro. Just.
Yeah, it's actually my go-to breakfast too, bro. Is some egg whites and some whole eggs with some avocados, bro.
Yeah, I eat a lot of fried rice too. I love fried rice. Like fried rice is my shit with the egg, and I eat tofu and shit like that. And it's cool, bro. It's
and I see, because you have a page called 420 Calisthenics.
Yeah.
That's fire. Or you actually like you'll be smoking and like you actually work out and run.
Yeah, bro.
Well, so one of the I have multiple questions about that actually, but. You don't feel like you get like the munchies, or you don't feel cravings like when you smoke?
No. Well, I mean, I've been smoking for so long, bro. It's like something I can control now. You know, like for sure. I've been smoking since I was like 12 years old, bro. I'm about to turn 28 in a few days. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a long time. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm in the mood, or when I'm like laying down watching a movie or something like that, it happens. But it's definitely something I can control. You know what I mean?
And what are the differences? Like, have you noticed like when you're running and you're high, do you notice like a difference?
I mean, I'm just more in tune. I'm just more, and I'm like, a lot of people like to run with no headphones. They don't like to run with music. I'm the different. Music drives me. Like music keeps me going. If I have, that's what people a lot ask, how do you run so long? It's like I just have a fire ass playlist.
What's on that playlist, bro?
Bro, everything from fucking Sade to fucking Trade the Truth, some Zero to fucking some new shit, the J. Cole, all the new shit, to some rock, to some metal, everything. Some screamo, everything, bro. Some blues. I love blues.
All in one playlist, like you can listen to it just on go?
Bro, the whole thing. I'll just let it go. And that's just, and then not only that, bro, if I like an artist that I haven't heard before, I'll just go down the rabbit hole of an artist that I like, bro. Like there's so much that can keep me going whenever it goes to music. So when I'm high, I feel like I'm just vibing, bro, and it just creates a vibe for me, and it doesn't stop me from running. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. You like that too? Hell yeah! It doesn't stop me from running. Like it to me, it just makes me appreciate where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere I'm running, I love to run right there by the Puente, like right here downtown. Yeah, bro, that's like I run down there all the fucking time. Everybody coming through the borders, just like. When I'm running, because I'm always having a big ass fucking XL bully running with me or some shit, and I'm smoking, you know what I'm saying? And all the vibe, fucking taco trucks are going. I don't need none of this shit. I don't eat none of it, but I love the way it smells, and all the people are just cool, bro. Like that shit is cool, man. So yeah, it makes running 100 times better for me.
Yeah. I feel like it just puts you more in like the moment.
100%. Yeah. I have a vision for the page, bro. Like I haven't posted in a few days because ever since my dog, I had to put my dog down.
Yeah, but I seen that, bro. I'm sorry about that,
bro. Appreciate it. Yeah. Ever since that happened, I kind of haven't even been trying to post like that on that page. Just I don't know. I haven't been recording whenever I run like that. Yeah. But I have a vision, bro, and it's like I feel like if it got to where it could get one day, I would be like. Running with somebody and doing like a little interview, but smoking and seeing how like we're running, bro, but smoking at the same time with mic'd up and talking. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like the best pace to run at whenever you can have a conversation with somebody. You know what I mean? That's perfectly cool. For sure. So if you can smoke at the same time, see if you can keep up, and whoever taps out first. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some cool shit. But that's just that's kind of where I kind of want that page to go. And we could do anything from running to a pull-up session because it's calisthenics. You know what I'm saying? Just smoking at the same time.
Maybe Diego's first day out of retirement, bro. Y'all could probably do something like that.
There we go.
I'd probably do that. Yeah, because I used to smoke. Well, it's probably been like 2-3 years. But I started getting kind of anxious, bro, after a while.
Man, that always fucking... every time somebody tells me that, I just feel that my heart hurts. I'm like, damn, I hope that never happens to me. Like, I've been fine so far.
Yeah.
But damn, like...
Yeah, I think it's just the time. I think it's the period of life.
Yeah,
and just the environment.
Up.
I feel like if I were to do it now, it depends who I'm with, too. And just...
you think you could do it before a podcast?
Ooh, no. I don't think so.
Why not?
Maybe. It'd have to be the right... First of all, it'd have to be a guest that I'm, like, very, like... comfortable with. Because my mind would just be racing. I feel like I could do it if we're, like, doing something active.
Okay,
like, I feel like I could do it if we were running or, like, if we were hiking, especially. I feel like I just can't be in my house just not doing shit. Because then I'll probably just get in my thoughts, you know? I feel like... Because when I used to smoke, bro, I would just think about the shit that I'm not doing.
Yeah.
So like
I feel you.
That's kind of where my head would go. But I think it's just like I said, the time and place that you're in. But he's more he definitely dabbles a lot more.
Yeah. I'm a little more in tune with that.
Yeah.
There we go.
A lot more in tune with it, actually.
Hey, well, to be fair, dude, like up until like January, I was like clean for like a year and a half.
Oh,
so
nice.
I dropped it for a little bit, but I mean, now that I got like a different job and stuff, like I've been
straight up. Yeah. No, I mean it's like before I even joined the military, I always kind of told myself like, man, whenever I get like older or some shit, I have to be doing something where I can at least just smoke weed. Like I didn't know what it was. I loved to draw, so I used to try to like be a tattoo artist and shit, but that really wasn't like, I didn't really like practice on nobody. I was just practice on like fake skin, but that shit was hard, bro. And so like I said, like joining the military, I was kind of not doing it for me. I had a little girlfriend at the time or whatever, and I was just like, oh man, let me just be, you know, fucking just responsible and fucking join the military. So I wasn't doing that shit for me. I feel like I was doing that shit for somebody else.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the military fucking put me in a good position. You know what I'm saying? Like I used the benefits and all of that. But once I picked it back up, you know, I couldn't put it back down, bro. I was just like, man, nah, this military shit ain't for me. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Like,
you grew up, you said right out of Houston, like a small town.
Small ass town, bro. Like it's like a small ass like country ass town right outside of Houston. Yeah.
And did you what was like your upbringing like out there?
I mean, it was cool, bro. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm.
Did you live with your mom and dad?
Yeah, my mom and my pop split up when I was probably around like 3 or 4 or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
But like, I still never like didn't have a relationship with my pops. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had a cool relationship. But I got a stepdad too, and I've had a stepdad and I was like 7, bro. Like I was like 7 or 8.
Oh, okay. So you spent majority of the time with your mom and your stepdad.
Yeah,
okay.
Straight up. But I mean, like I said, my town is cool, bro. Like it is what it is. It's not the, you know, like the ideal place for me because like I feel like I'd never just fit in. I feel like I always stood out. Like everybody like was always yeah, bro. Like I was always dressing different from everybody else, bro. Like I was always trying to do something different, you know, and always trying to record. I was always trying to record myself doing something, bro. I used to try to dance and shit. I used to try to post myself doing shit like that, bro. Skating, I used to record myself doing that, try to post myself doing that. So I always told myself like, bro, like I wanted to be on camera somehow. I would always edit my little videos somehow, like on whatever fucking editing app there was at the time. Like I would just download it and shit and figure out how to take the music from YouTube and put it on my fucking video, you know what I mean? Like how to cut my videos and all of this. So I've always been into that shit, bro, but I could never find a lane that I fit in where like I would like really perfect that. And then barbering just hit like that shit was like, once I fucking grabbed a hold of that wheel, I was like, bad, like that's it. It was so easy, bro, because like, you know, people love to watch people cut hair. Yeah. All you gotta do is have a fire ass track behind it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Music just be driving everything.
Dude, and those cuts be fulfilling, bro. It's like satisfying to watch, like those transformations.
Right, bro. Yeah. Right. Like it's cool to make somebody look like fucking totally different. You know what I'm saying?
You grew up right outside of Houston, and then you went to the military like right out of high school?
I was 18. Yeah, I was 18.
Yeah. And you said you had a girl at the time, and it really just came from you just. Like you said,
I was in trouble. I had got in trouble, bro. I used to smoke a lot of K2, you know, spice.
Oh,
dude,
I used to smoke a lot of that shit.
That shit's insane, bro. I mean, it's
what exactly
serious.
is that? Is it like?
So you know what? You remember how like back in the day when you used to go in like your grandma's restroom or like some shit like that, and they would have them bowls in their restroom with all them fucking pine cones and all this shit inside that smell real good. It's really like that. It's what it is. It's like it's grinded down shit that smells real good, but they spray that shit with a bunch of fucking chemicals, bro. Like a bunch of fucking people spray it with bleach and Ajax and sprinkle all types of shit.
Dude, how old were you when you were smoking K2?
I started smoking that shit like 15, 16 years old.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
Did you ever smoke K2? Yeah.
It's wild, right? It's a ride. Yeah,
dude,
it's crazy.
So like I used to be a correctional officer, bro.
Oh, okay.
And so that's the only reason why I've like seen firsthand experience of K2, like being in the sober position, bro. And dude, like I'm telling you, dude, they're in another world, bro. Yeah. Like for real. And that's not always the case. Like, don't think just because you smoke K2s, everybody takes it differently, bro. But I've seen it take some people for a ride.
Man.
For a ride, bro.
What's the high difference? Like, what's the difference in the high?
Man, bro, like. You pull on.
Give us an experience, bro. Like, tell us a story, bro.
Man, all right, look, this shit pretty crazy. How real do y'all get on here? Like,
oh, bro, I mean, as real as possible.
Yeah. All right, so look, there was this one time, bro. I was driving in my city, bro. I think I was coming from my mom's house. I don't know where I was coming from, but I was going to my dad's house, and I was in Clute, Texas. That's what the city is called, Clute, Texas, and I had a little sweet rolled up, and usually when you smoke spice, bro, you really gotta hit it like 2 times, bro, just and then hold that shit in. By the time you blow it out, you already fucking like, damn. Yeah, bro. Like, you ever watch Intervention?
No, I don't.
The show with people that be fucking doing drugs and they gotta get clean.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Okay, damn. Have you ever seen a video of someone shooting up heroin or something?
Yeah,
bro?
yes.
Okay, when they get all slumped like that, that's how it is, bro. You kind of get like that. Okay, so I was driving, right, and I was at a stop sign, or it was like an intersection, and at the end of the intersection was a dead end, and I hit that shit and I blew it out. The light turned green, and I started going. I felt like boom. I was like, "What the fuck, bro?" I get out the car, and I look at the front of the car, and there's this is what I see. I see a lady, bro. With a fucking stroller and a baby and everything, fucking sprawled out on the floor.
Damn.
I was like, "What the fuck?" I get in the car. Burn off. My dad's crib is like right around the corner. Like literally, I shouldn't have went straight. I was supposed to turn and go.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, bro. I go to my dad's house. I'm tripping. I'm like, "Dad, I just fucking hit somebody. Bro, he goes and looks. Ain't nobody. Nothing.
What the fuck?
And that didn't even stop.
Did you hit anything at all?
Nothing.
You didn't hit, like, everything was, the car was good?
Nothing. Bumper was fine. I was tripping. And
the fact that you thought you hit a stroller and
bro,
you just burned off still. That's crazy.
Straight up, bro. Straight up.
That's crazy.
Imagine.
Fuck, and then he goes right around the corner of the Pop's house, bro. You would have been fucked, dude.
Yep. I wouldn't be here. Not for damn sure. But yeah, it's a trip, and that didn't even stop me from smoking. That's how addicted I was, bro.
Yeah. Wow.
That shit was like, after I stopped smoking, I was like, yeah, I'm never touching this shit again in my life, like ever, bro. They would turn the lights on. I'd be there chilling, and they'd turn the lights on. I'd be like, no, turn on the light, turn on the light, turn them off, like tripping, bro, like on some weird shit, bro, and like. Yeah, that shit was like horrible. Like, I can honestly reflect on that type of shit and like be like, yeah, I definitely grew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for sure. As a dumbass kid, you know what I'm saying? Just being stupid, you know what I'm saying? Willing to try whatever. Like, hell no. I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, so you said like the first time you had smoked weed, you were at 12, right?
Yeah, it was like 12, something like that.
Like, kind of like tell us more about like a little bit of your childhood, bro. Like, and what was like, how'd you just start smoking weed at 12? Like, how does that happen?
Shit, bro. I was always curious. All my friends, you know what I'm saying? They smoke. That's kind of like
At 12, that's like the kind of like the culture over there and stuff.
Kinda, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Now it's gotten to like some shit where now people are fucking overdosing on pills and fentanyl and bars and shit like that. So now it's totally different.
Yes.
But yeah, back then, bro, everybody was, you know, SPM was real fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That Mary Jane, all that shit, bro. Like, you know, Friday, like that was still, you know, fairly new when you think of, you know,
that time,
how far that time was. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, like that was just something everybody was trying to do, and like it's real boring where I'm from. You know what I mean? It's not like everything is just kid friendly. You know what I mean? Like it's a working town. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as you get into like 8th grade, you can start fucking taking classes to work in the plants. You know what I'm saying? Like they get you ready for that shit forever, bro. Like, and I wasn't trying to be like that. You know what I mean? Like I already knew that I didn't want to work in no plant. Like I didn't want to fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was more like I was always a curious kid. Like I just wanted to like.
Yeah, and I mean, if it was around, like you was like down to do it type.
Yeah,
type of
for
thing.
sure.
Yeah.
And they say that, you know, like don't get me wrong, I feel like anything is a gateway drug, but I stayed smoking weed forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, I've tried other things, but I've always just like knew that I'm gonna just be someone that smokes weed. Like you think of people like Willie Nelson and Snoop Dogg, these dudes have been fucking, that shit runs through their veins. You know what I mean? So I can do it too.
Yeah. And when you what did you kind of envision for yourself? Did you ever like, what did you envision yourself doing when you were around that age, like maybe 17, 18? Or were you just thinking like, I'm just gonna go to the military and just we'll see what happens from there?
Dog, honestly, bro, I had a total 360 fucking like life change, bro. I was like, at 18 years old when I went off to the military, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in the military. Like I'm gonna try to, you know, make this rank and be a fucking soldier and shit like that. And then it went from that to once I started cutting hair in the army. Like I started cutting hair while I was in the army. Yeah. And then once I started doing that, like the switch flipped again. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I was like, I want to be a barber now.
So how did you even pick up the clippers? Like
I was trying to be a sergeant. I was trying to be a sergeant at the time. I was trying to make a E5, and they told me that if I went to college, then it would look better on me for whenever I went to the board. But I wasn't trying to go to school for no fucking like and do no math and shit like that. Like that just wasn't me. Like studying and doing homework, I just don't do good with that type of shit. So I was like, well, fuck it. How does barber school sound? And then they were like, yeah, that's cool. You can do that. I was like, all right, bet. So I would pick that up, and then once I ended up getting kicked out, I was like, I know I'm gonna be a barber now. You know what I'm saying?
So do you remember like the first people you cut up? Like was actually pretty decent?
I actually got a text her back right now.
Oh wow.
One of my very first clients, she texted me today like, you got any openings for this week? Wow. For sure.
That's solid, bro. Bad. You still got day one clients?
Yeah, the very first people that I cut, and like I would have never started cutting them if I never moved back out here. Because once I got out of the military, I moved back home. It was in 2019. I went back home. Oh,
so you were living? So that's why you moved to El Paso? Cause
I moved to El Paso because of the military. Yeah, and I still got, like I said, I whenever I left, when I got out and came back, it wasn't but about a year that I was gone for. And when I came back, I still had. I told myself, I was like, where can I go, where, you know, I can build off of something. And I knew that I had people out here. And I loved El Paso so much. Just like the barber scene out here is so different. Like from where I'm from, like we got a little small ass barber shop. Not gonna lie, now like everybody wants to be a barber now. You know what I'm saying? It's like I left home and did what I did, and now it's like I go back home and all the homies are trying to be barbers now, and like it's crazy, bro. Like everybody that thought I was different wants to do exactly what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, bro. So like it's totally different to see, but you know, like I accept it. You know, I love it. You know what I mean?
For sure. What's the yeah, how would you explain like the barber scene here between like other cities? Because I've heard from people that like El Paso barbers are actually fucking dope, like badass
Dude,
barbers here.
They're great. There's so much competition out here. Like I work with this fucking, I think he's 18, 17, 18. Bro, he's a kid, bro, and like I got 10 years on this dude, and his fucking cutting skills look like he's like fucking way out of this world, bro. And that's what motivated me in the first place to come out here. Like I remember like when I was in the army going to get haircuts out here, I would be seeing these little ass kids just fucking getting paid and pulling out their money, and I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? Like these little kids making more money than me. I'm over here fucking supposed to be serving this country, getting veteran discounts and all this type of shit, and these motherfuckers are making more money than me. So I was like, man, I can do this shit, bro. Like I no doubt. And
what is it about the culture here? Like, you think it's just something that
people like to go out here. People just like to look good, bro. Like everybody likes to run. Everybody likes to exercise out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just the vibe, like the scene. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you, though. I feel like the fact that there's a lot of people that like to just get out, or I don't know.
I think that's a really good point.
Well, you know what though? But here at the same time, a lot of the barbers here, bro, started off pretty young, bro. Like, and then a lot of big ones too. Like, I mean, one is Carlito, bro. Like, I mean, he's the homie. Dude, I remember he was cutting out the shack in the backyard, you know, like he was making racks since high school, bro.
Bro, and that's insane. I wish I would have been doing.
So like, I'm sure it's like a lot of people. I mean, and like, you know, firsthand too. Like, you motivate your partners back home and stuff. So like, you see some people making some money cutting hair, and it's like now everybody kind of wants to buy in, and that's when the competition just freaking goes to a whole nother level.
You got barbers like Mark. Y'all know Marcus? You ever heard of Marcus?
Marcus got hands or
Marcus Hatch. He's like Travis Scott's barber, fucking Nas's barber. Bro. He came right out of here, El Paso. His dad was a principal at one of these schools out here.
What's his name?
They gave him like his own day, like Hatch Day or some shit like that.
Dude, yeah. I know what you're talking about, but I didn't know that was his name though. But
yeah. Okay, well, he's like I said, he came out of El Paso. Bro, this motherfucker was chopping up DMX. He is bald. Like, how do you even like score that client, bro? Like, that's legendary. You know what I'm saying? Like. That I never been starstruck before. I don't get starstruck when you know what I'm saying? Like, I try to just, you know, we are all people. I like to, but I met that fool one time, bro. Like, when I first came out here to El Paso, like, I had sent him a message. I was like, yo, I'm trying to be just like you, man. Like, I'm moving out here from my hometown. Like, I'm trying to blow up and this and that. And in the beginning, bro, I only had like 400, 600 followers or something like that. And I wasn't getting no messages back, but that didn't stop me. I kept posting, bro, and every single time I posted, I kept tagging his ass, bro, every single time. So then he started opening my shit, and I was like, okay, he's opening them. And then he started liking the videos. So I was like, okay, now he's like he's watching the shit. And then he started sending me like little king emojis, like, hey. And then I was like, all right, cool. So it was like like last year Christmas, or last year 2 years ago, I can't remember. I get a text from him. I get on Instagram, and he's like, hey, what shop do you work at? I was like, oh, so-and-so at the mall. He was like, well, I'm coming in for coming in town for Christmas Eve. I was just going to stop in and say what's up. I was like, oh, shit. Like, all right, cool, bro, yeah. Sure enough, he came in and seen me, bro. Like, as soon as he got into El Paso, he could have went and seen his family first, bro. But he came in, didn't even get a haircut, bro. He just came to say what's up, bro. And I was just like, spent like an hour there talking to me, bro. And like I was just like, bro, like I was planting this seed, like, you know what I'm saying, and now the fucking.
How long was you like watering that seed for,
bro? For like a good like year, bro, probably like a good a good year, almost.
Yeah, and that's a fucking testament to just the consistency and because I'm not gonna lie, like I'm the type of person where, like, I feel like I do have a work ethic, but when it comes to like trying to like reach someone. Like, if they don't reach out, or like, I'm just like automatically like,
no, fuck that, bro. Like, you gotta bug motherfuckers, bro. Like, and if you know the shit that you got is cool, as soon as they open whatever the fuck it is they open, you know they gonna fuck with it. Like it is what it is. You just gotta like know that your shit is cool. Like, fuck it, bro. Like,
that's badass, bro.
Like, always. And he even told me, he was like, man, whenever I first moved out to LA, I was like messaging every music producer possible, seeing if anybody was gonna hit me back, and for a long time nobody was, and then they started hitting him up. Like, you just gotta send messages. I still tag people that ain't never opened messages for years. I've been doing it, same tagging, like, and they might not open it now, but when they decide to open up their messages and they see it, like I might just be right there one day. Who knows? But
yeah, that's fucking
the world
crazy,
is crazy,
bro.
man.
Yeah. So you moved back, and did you work at a shop or where's the first place you worked at here?
So I got out here, and this dude named E-Rock, he put me on. He was a barber that was cutting my hair when I was in the Army, and then I came out here and he hooked me up with a spot at in the Triangle, in the Northeast.
Yeah.
And he had a little studio, but he had a barber chair in there, and I was cutting out. My first time cutting, I was cutting out of his little studio in his little, right there in the Triangle. But he had told me, and I thought he was bullshitting the whole time, but he kept telling me that, man, there's this barbershop open up. I'm going to be the manager of it. It's going to be cool. It's a barbershop and bar. It's right there in the Northeast. And it was called Big Hex.
Okay.
And, it ended up opening up, and he was the manager there, and we fucking were rocking there for a little minute, bro. And
you were just getting walk-ins at this point?
I was just getting walk-ins, and I had some clients. Like I said, I had people that were fucking with me, like my homies that, you know what I'm saying, that were in the military. And, you know, before I came out here, I was just following anybody and everybody that lived in El Paso. I don't give a fuck if you were a fucking fireman or a fucking somebody on some random person. I didn't care, bro. Like, I was just following people and sending random messages, random DMs to people. Hey, I'm G. I'm moving out here. I'm a barber. This and this. Check out my work. If you fuck with me, fucking come through. And then whenever I met the homie E-Rock, we were just going and putting our information on people's cars and shit. Like, just shit like that, bro. Going out to Walmart, handing our information to people. Here you go, bro. Here you go. Every time someone walked out the door. And that was working for a little while too, man. And like I said, I built off of all of that shit.
Yeah.
Know?
And when would you say? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, when would you say like you saw your clientele really start to grow, and not even your following, but just your clientele in general?
Man, bro, like probably like a good year of me being here. I went to another shop after that, and once I got to that shop, I was already like, I had a good name in 2 locations now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was still in the Northeast, but it was far Northeast. Yeah. And I was like, okay, like, this is cool. Like, I'm bringing people with me from that shop to this shop. And then, honestly, when I went to the mall is when, because I went from Big Hex then to a Capone's and then to the mall. And when I noticed that people were following me from Capone's to the mall, then like I was like, oh yeah, I'm bringing in a lot of people. And I was probably like a good 6 months to a year of me being out here, maybe a year. Yeah. And that shit was cool. You know,
and were you when did you really start like being consistent on social media, or when did you just start posting and making reels and videos and stuff?
Shit, bro, I started posting the reels like I was posting videos, and I was posting like I said, you seen how far, and so like I was posting videos, but they weren't reels. Like, they were like just videos. Yeah. And, you know, they're still there. They probably still got like 200 views, 40 views or some shit like that. But then when I started posting the reels, I just noticed that they were getting a little bit more views, like 3,000 views. Oh, okay. Like, and then I figured out that when I was posting at 9 o'clock in the morning, I was posting 3 times a day. I was posting at like 9, 12, and 5 or 6. And I just pictured it like for where people's day was going. Like, like if someone was at 9, they're probably either just getting to work or they're on their way or sitting in some traffic or some shit like that. Everybody likes to just scroll. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that 9 o'clock was popping for me.
And were you just posting because you just wanted more clientele, or you wanted to just grow your brand?
Probably both, man. Like, honestly, like I just wanted people to see that I knew how to cut good. And then at the time when I first got out here, I had one specific goal, and I was like, I just want to be able to be known whenever I go into every barbershop out here. I just want everybody to know who I am, and it's cool as fuck, because like I go get coffee somewhere and I see a barbershop, I walk in, I'm like, hey, I just want to say what's up. Everybody's like, oh, hey, that's G the Barber. Like, hey, what's up, y'all? Like, and it's cool as fuck, bro. Like, it's so dope. Like,
that's amazing.
Yeah, I love it. It's cool.
Yeah, and fuck, dude. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That's a genius plan, bro. He said 9, 12, so it's like early birds, 9 like either before work, 12 is like your lunch break, and then 5 you're getting off work, bro.
Motherfuckers ain't getting away from me.
Thanks, bro. It's like you gonna see something today, dog.
The Explorer page is not getting away from me. I'm gonna make it one of these days. I kept saying, and it's just being consistent, like you said, bro.
Yeah. And what is it about cutting hair that you love, like about the process? And
shit, bro,
what keeps you going back to it, you know?
It has to be the conversations. It has to be the people. It's not even the hair cutting or the clipper, none of that. It's probably just the meeting people and the conversation, bro.
The networking. Would you say you got to network like a lot too from like your clientele?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Thanks.
Like I mean, you see I cut that Mexican OT?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the homie. Like,
how'd that come about, dog?
The homies, bro. Yeah. Like I said, it would have never happened if I was a barber, first of all. But I know his bodyguard. I think it's his. It's the homie Nate. Yeah. His name is Nate. And
because he lives in a small town right outside of Houston too, right?
Right where we're from, the exact same spot.
That's what I was gonna say.
979 area code.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I know the homie Nate because Nate is my brother's age and they went to school together, and family knows each other and shit like that. So it was like 2 or 3 years ago, and Nate hit me up and was like, "Hey, yo, what's up, Elijah?" I'm like, "What's up, Nate? Like, how you been, bro?" And he was like, "We coming out to El Paso, bro. We got a little show to do, and I just want to know if you down to chop us up." I'm like, "Hell yeah, for sure." And OT wasn't like that big at the time.
Was it? Because I saw a recent one that was like last year, but then I saw 2022.
Before that.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I said, he wasn't that. I would even tell him.
So he definitely wasn't big in like 21, right? Like this.
Not like that.
Yeah,
not like that.
Not out here at least. Like,
yeah, I was telling people at the shop like, "Hey, I'm finna go cut this rapper named that Mexican OT. You heard of him? He's from my hometown and shit like that." I ain't never heard of him.
So you've been known.
Yeah, OT, and I would be telling him, like, "Just watch, bro. Like, he's hard as fuck. Like, I'm gonna play his music for you. He's hard as fuck." And so, yeah, I ended up. I met him at I met him up at Chico's Tacos. That's where that fool wanted to come when he came out here. And I show up, bro. Bro's eating a fucking fat ass burger.
Hell yeah, dude, that's one thing. He knows how to fucking eat. Bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
He be pulling up to Chop Suey's videos.
Yeah, bro. Hey,
he cooking and shit.
He's got people coming up to him and they're like, "Hey man, I'm eating right now." You know what I'm saying? But hey, he chopped it up with me. You know what I'm saying? And like come to find out, like we know the exact same people. Like we hit my little brothers, my blood brothers hang out with him. They would hang out with him all the time. They got fucking videos of this dude like fucking sticking a firework in his butt cheek and letting that whole fucking
bro.
Out.
I forgot he's like
funny shit, bro.
He's like 20. He's like 21,
he's like 24, 23, 24, bro. Like, and so like my little brothers, like they have like videos of them all just chilling, like when OT was just like Virgil or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, like when they came out here, like I seen Nate and I was like, "Hey, what's up, bro? This and that. How you been?" And then I met OT and like I said, I even found out that the homie C4, his engineer for his albums, the ones that be making his albums sound so fucking good. My mama used to babysit him, bro. Like,
what?
So yeah, like
small ass world.
Yeah, bro. Like, and chopped him up for the first time, and like.
Anytime he comes to the town, you're gonna chop him up.
Yeah. Now we link up. And
you met Jody too?
Jody's the homie. Yeah.
Is he from that area?
He's from Freeport.
Too?
Yeah, like, and my mom lives in Freeport right now. Like,
wow.
So it's a small town, bro. But it's crazy to think. Like, I always told myself, when I come out here, like, I just want to cut a celebrity. I want to be, cut. And it's wild to think that the first celebrity I cut would be right from the hometown. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's crazy.
Crazy as fuck. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
I remember heard one of his first songs. It was maybe last year. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
He was honestly, I can't lie, bro. He was writing hard for him, bro. Like I remember when he first went viral, and he was like, "This guy's like, he's him. Like he's that
yeah,
nigga,
bro. Straight up."
And he was like, bang, like, and it was that one song where he like hits that like the Mexican, like, he did bad, like, and he was rolling them R's, bro. And he was like, that shit right there, like,
yeah, bro. I swear, bro, it's different. He's really different, and he's humble as fuck. He doesn't even fucking feel like you talking to a damn celebrity when you talk to him.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I see him on other pods too, and he's like,
oh, dude,
last time he came out here, we was fucking doing dabs and watching Courage the Cowardly Dog. You know what I'm saying?
Just chilling and shit.
Chilling. You know?
Yeah, bro. You could tell like his personality, bro. Like he's just down to earth as hell.
Mad cool.
I think he has a show like
in August, bro.
Yeah,
he's gonna be with soon. Santa Fe.
Yeah, we need to pull up to that. For sure.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did you pop out to the shows?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Sure. I went to one of them. The last one I didn't go to, but yeah, I went to. I go. And they let me. They let me let me in
That's
and
badass, bro.
be back there smoking and chilling and
fuck yeah.
yeah.
You chilling with the gang and shit.
Yeah, they're good dudes, bro. They're fucking funny.
Yeah. You
man.
can tell they're different.
Funny.
Yeah, and so you say that's crazy because I never really thought about like you say the conversations is what you love. Like that makes a lot of sense, bro. Because when I go, not every time, but for a lot of times, haircuts for dudes be a little therapy session, bro. Like it's like for girls, like when they get their nails done is when like they have their little like
their tea moments.
Yeah,
and shit and
I feel like for us dudes, that barber chair is like you get to, especially if you have a really good relationship with your barber. Like you guys share a lot of, I mean, very personal shit, man. Bro. So
man, bro, I got homies that tell me about their mental health. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's cool because for where I'm from, and I don't even like to say where I'm from. It's only like that. It's like that everywhere, bro. It's just, it's like, you grow up and your pops are, the grown ups, the grown men tell you, stop crying or don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why I can't cry? Like that's a human shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. So it's like I'm growing up now realizing that, I've been through times, when I've felt like, I can never come out of this hole. Can get out of this dark place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like being able to talk to somebody, that shit is everything, bro. That shit is cool. Some of these dudes, bro, they tell me that they can't even talk to their old ladies. You know what I'm saying? Like, their old ladies don't even fucking want to hear them talk about this shit. They make them feel like bitches, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, they programmed to think that way now. Now it's like that's all they're gonna think when they get in a relationship. Oh, no, I'm not gonna say nothing to my girl because she gonna make me feel this way. But it's like, fuck that, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm learning more and more every day on how to be a little bit more vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, bro. I'm all for it
for sure.
But I love whenever I'm able to talk to like a client and him tell me his problems. Like, man, my old lady's fucking, I have a homeboys that tell me that their old lady's fucking moms passed away and they just got to deal with it and they're just going through it, like, because their old lady's in moods and funks and they're feeling like needs ain't being met because of that, but they don't know how to explain it. And I mean there's just a lot of shit that men go through that people don't think, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot, and when they sit down and get that cut, they can talk about it. And they know I'm very neutral, you know what I'm saying? I'm very neutral. I don't give a fuck. Like, for sure, we could talk about anything and everything. Like,
no, dude, honestly, and that's kind of spreads everywhere, dude, because there's something about that chair, man, that it's easy to be vulnerable in that chair, and then it's like it's a moment to where you get to go in and just definitely a burden is taken off your shoulders, because not only do you leave that place like looking better, dude, but like even in the penitentiary, bro, like as a correctional officer, like the barbers, bro, are always very well with the fucking officers, dude. Like, that's the culture, bro. Like,
that's cool.
And they're cutting COs up too and inmates, but the barbers, bro, they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get the in with everybody, dude.
Yeah,
like everybody up. Likes to like friend the barbers for sure.
Straight up. That's cool as fuck.
So that's a real thing.
Yeah. For you personally, like what's some of the tougher things you've had to like overcome mentally,
Mentally?
Yeah.
I mean, man, bro, like I've had shit, when it comes to my childhood, you know what I'm saying? Like being, being a kid and having grown ass men in your family fuck around with you that shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Like that, that's some wrong shit to do to kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to deal with shit like that, you know what I mean? Like being, grown as fuck, you block all that shit out whenever you're like teenager, early 20s. You're not really thinking about that type of shit. But as you get older and you start growing and, now I got a little son and shit like that, like, you look and you just like, damn, bro, like, how do people do this type of shit to kids? You know what I mean? That type of shit, starts coming back, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, bro, like, that shit really happened to a motherfucker when I was little. That's crazy. But it's like, going and being real about the shit and being like, yeah, that shit be on my mind, you know what I mean? Like, that shit, I have fucked up dreams about it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool to be real about it and be like,
Because it happens, like, to a lot of people, bro. It's just, it's, like, for whatever reason, it's, there hasn't been that many spaces or, you don't feel always comfortable, sharing that type of stuff. But the thing is, like, once you realize that people can relate to you and everything, it's like,
facts.
And at what point were you like, okay, like, I need to maybe like kind of take this head on?
Shit, bro, probably about probably about a year ago when I started getting active.
Yeah.
I started getting active and shit. It put, I was in a hole, bro. I was in like a deep slump, like.
And what's crazy is you were already having a lot of success with your barbering.
That was already there. Yeah, that shit was already there, bro. Like I wasn't even thinking about that, bro. Like that shit was like I put barbering totally to the side. Like I wasn't, my creative side was kind of just not even there. Like my creative light bulb was just dull as hell. And so like, yeah, I felt like what it was I wasn't grounding myself enough, and like I wasn't like getting in tune with myself, and I had all these things going on in my head that I just like really needed to deal with, but I wasn't trying to. And then, you know, I finally realized, man, I need to just go to therapy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go to therapy. I've been going to therapy now for a little while.
Wow.
And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I love my therapist. She's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like we talk about everything. And
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Were you able to like click with your therapist, like your very first therapist, or did you have to?
Nah, I've been with the same one.
For very first one?
That's it.
Nice, bro.
That's it, bro. Yeah.
I've heard some stories of people having to kind of bounce around sometimes.
Yeah, my old lady was like that. Like, she had one, and then they just, I don't know, man. It's like but to be honest with you, like the military doesn't, you know, it's like
cater to that.
They do and they don't, bro. Like it's like I got my disability for it, but some people it's hard to get it. It's hard to get disability for people. Some of the people from when it comes to what is it?
Mental health.
Mental health, yeah. Yeah. So I was lucky to get it, but I know some people it's hard to get it, and they're trying to get it. But
how do you feel like it's helped you? Because I've went to therapy. I was probably like for like 5 or 6 months, and honestly, I think it was really helping. I just, for whatever reason, I just like stopped going. Maybe it's because I felt like I got to a place where like, not that I was fully okay, but at the same time, I don't want to keep paying for it. Like I know that's terrible, but I mean it's a real thing, bro. It's like it gets fucking expensive. So
what I've learned with therapy is that sometimes it's not even the fact that she has the answers. It's that I can reveal more and more about myself as I talk to her. Like, more shit just comes out, and I'm like, oh damn, I remember this. I remember this. Like
it's crazy.
You know what I mean? And being able to like talk about it at the same time, just oh damn, and getting that third person like that doesn't really know me, doesn't know shit about me. Like,
for sure.
Yo, bro, there's some certain things that like some of us have like never told like another human being. Like some of us carry that kind of trauma, and I think it's very important to let it out, bro. Like and some people, and like you said, like I'm sure some of the things that you spoke to your therapist about, like you're 28, I'm sure you hadn't spoke about like ever before.
Straight up.
And that's insane.
Straight up. And it's like it felt good as hell. And people think that, you know what I'm saying, like, oh yeah, I just went to therapy, I just feel so good now. Nah, fuck no. Like sometimes you go to therapy and you're fucking feeling like shit afterwards, because you're like, damn, I had to unload all of that. But like it feels good. Like it feels good in the long run. Like you're like, you know,
like how it builds you over time.
It does, bro. It does. You start to get molded more and more and more, and it's beautiful.
Do you think I mean, essentially, it just like it makes you more comfortable in your skin, though. Like
100%.
Do you just get more confident in yourself, or
that was
like, what has it done?
That was one of the reasons why I went to therapy. Like she asked me like what my reasons were. Why do I want to come to therapy? I want to be like a good communicator. I want to be a better like father, son, brother, everything like that. And I want to be more confident. And that was literally something that I wanted to go for. And bro, realizing that my own confidence had to be built within me. Like it was cool, bro. Like I figured out, okay, I need to do kung fu. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? I think I needed to I had never been in a fight before, bro, ever in my life growing up. Like never. I was always a person that was scared as fuck of fighting. Like if somebody had a problem with me, I would try to be cool with you before we fought. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, please don't fight me. Please, like, can we not do this? I do not want to fight. But like, I'm a father now. You know what I'm saying? How in the fuck am I gonna fucking not? I'm gonna just be scared of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a son and an old lady to look after. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if somebody tries one of them one day? I'm just gonna let it happen because I don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? So that was what like got me to want to be like more into like all right, I need to fucking learn how to defend myself.
Yeah, that's a big thing, bro.
You know?
Because I mean, most people walk around like, I'd say like, I don't know percentage wise, but most people like we have this false sense of like, a lot of people do of
like,
how well they could like defend themselves or fight.
Yeah.
And just from like being in like understanding like just MMA fighters and shit, a lot of them say like, bro, like, and also going to fucking like jujitsu and shit, you don't realize how vulnerable you are, bro, to these motherfuckers. Like, you really don't know how to fight, bro. You have this false sense of fucking.
You're living in a facade.
Exactly, bro.
I swear.
And so, but just the fact that like once you start, you say you started training. I mean, it's a very real thing, bro. At least if like, you're not the best fighter, at least you know you're making fucking strides and like trying to be, you know, a better person and a better father and a better.
Yeah.
And that goes for anything, not just fighting, but just your overall, just your self-worth and like your ability as a person, you know.
It feels good, bro. It's dope. I love it.
That's crazy, bro. I mean, when did you do you think other people could have like noticed a change in you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so, bro.
for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. I remember like literally the people that I work with was like, damn, bro, like G went from literally the most unhealthiest person in the barbershop to the healthiest person in the barbershop.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's crazy as fuck, because I was, bro, like I would literally, bro, I would wake up in the morning, bro, and I would get a fucking fat ass burrito for breakfast, and then fucking for lunch I'd hit Chick-fil-A or some shit like that, and then for dinner I'd fucking go and hit Burger King or something, and then I'm door dashing some tacos at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, because we're high as fuck. And that's every day.
Yeah.
That was literally every fucking day. Like, there's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. I was buying food. And I was just like, yeah, nah, bro, this is crazy.
Yeah. Damn, yeah. I mean, especially, I feel like, not that it's a community, but I'm sure, I mean, do you know a lot of healthy barbers, like, that are, like, really fucking active and, like I feel
personally,
like... Yeah.
Personally, no. I think I know a couple. Yeah, I know a couple. Yeah, I know a few.
There's certain professions where it's kind of easier to fuck off a little bit, you know?
Yeah. And that's the thing, bro. That's why I always tell people, like, bro, if you're gonna be a barber, just don't get lost in the freedom, because, bro, like, that freedom will get a hold of your ass, and man, you get a lot of money at a good ass weekend, and it's Friday and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever drink?
Yeah, bro. I was a heavy drinker.
Yeah.
I used to drink heavy, like, especially when I was in the Army, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
Before I started smoking a lot, like, I was drinking.
Would you go to Cincy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
No, there's shit.
I used to love that shit, bro, because there was always fights, bro. Like, always people fighting, and like, I was always the person like just recording everything, bro. I loved it. Like, I love that shit.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like, I'd never really experienced shit like that when I was like growing. I was never really the person that went to parties when I was growing up. Like, you know, I always just wanted to stay home and shit like that, or just, you know, I was always just rather smoke and stay at the crib.
Do you drink anymore?
Hell no. I haven't had a drink in like a year now.
Wow.
Yeah, but
that's
you know,
amazing.
I fucking, before I had that, you know, before I started drinking again, I went like a smooth like 4 years without drinking, because I had stopped drinking when I was in the, like, before I got out the military, like way before I got out, I had stopped drinking. And so I went a long time, and then, you know, that dark space came through, and I fucking started drinking a little bit.
Was there anything that like triggered that? Because I mean, that really kind of sent you. I
mean, like, probably. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't say that anything really triggered it. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what it was. I think it just came on me, bro. Like, it just.
And
like,
what was that point where you realized like yeah, it's time, bro, like, it's time to do something about it, like, I need to fix something?
Yeah, bro, like, I was like so fucking drunk, like, I was like for no reason. I was sitting at the house watching TV, bro. Like, there was no reason for me to be drinking like that. I was just like laying back, just drinking.
What were you sipping on, bro?
Some Jack Daniels, the honey.
The honey, just drinking it raw.
Yeah, just drinking it, bro. Like,
and that's the one that you could drink raw because it's a little
tastes
sweeter.
so smooth and shit like that, bro. So, and it was bad, bro. Like, my old lady had to like just walk me and drag me to the restroom and put me in the shower, and like it was just horrible. And I was like, yeah, I'm not ever doing this again. Like I need to help. I need to fix myself. This is awful. Like, that's
a pattern you see. I mean, I've had moments like my moment like that, and I'm sure you have too, where usually for a lot of people it's you remember that one moment where it's like, all right, that's it, man. Like
some of us, we've had a few of them. I've had more than a few. You know what
sometimes
I mean?
It takes more than a couple.
Yeah. But it's like it's always. I'm the type of person, I love rock bottom. Like I love it. I don't love the process of getting there, but when it happens, I have to fall in love with it, because it's like there ain't nowhere else to go but up. You know what I mean? Like that's the only fucking word. I'm at the bottom now. I'm at the bottom, the lowest I can go. I have nothing. I have nothing left. I there's nothing, like, you know. I had the only thing I can do to get out of this is grind. That's it. You know what I mean? Grind for myself.
It's like you have no option at this point. It's like the crack kid that's like, you know, spent his last dollar on crack, and it's just like,
yes,
you know what I'm saying? It's like he has no money to buy no more crack. Bro. What you gonna do, bro? I might go get a job tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, bro,
for sure.
And it's very fulfilling too. Like I mean, hitting rock bottom, it sucks, but like the feeling like when you hit rock bottom and you realize you're at rock bottom, that feeling of like, I have nothing, and like I have nothing, but I have everything to gain.
Yeah,
and like just that feeling of like going to get it is just like really fulfilling.
For sure, it is, bro. I could tell you one thing, bro. When I got out here and I was living in the Triangle, man, bro, it has not been. It was not easy for me. I swear, bro. Like it was hard. Like I told myself when I came out here, I do not want to fucking go back home. Like, please do not. Like life, do not make me have to go back home. Like, please. And there was everything was, all the signs were telling me to go back home. I had literally fucking, I went to Colorado and fucking with my old lady and bought a bunch of shit, fucking brought it back with me. And I was gonna go and chill with my little brother back at home, because he was out back in Houston, and I was going to go and take it and chill with him and just smoke. And I got on the road to go, and I made it through the fucking checkpoint and everything.
Wow.
With all this shit. I had it stuffed inside of the dog food.
Yeah. And
I made it through the checkpoint. Dog sniffed the car and everything.
Wow.
Everything. And I was driving, bro, and I made sure no smoking. And I wasn't. I was driving 10 and 2, bro. And I had my seatbelt on, everything.
Yeah.
And fucking state trooper pulls up next to me, and he's like driving next to me for a cool minute, bro. He's just riding and like driving and looking at his computer, and he's like looking at me. And while he's driving, he's like looking at me, and on his computer, and I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, he's like really looking at me hard. And so he notices that I ain't doing nothing wrong, so he takes off. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Whew. And then he fucking hit the brake, like, real hard. And he fucking gets behind me and turns his lights on. And he stopped me because I didn't have my license plate. It was in my windshield. It wasn't on my front bumper.
Wow.
And so he pulled me over. As soon as he pulled me over, bro, like, I'm like, he was just like, can you step out of the car? And I was like, I'm the type of person, like I told you, bro, I've always been scared of conflict. Scared. I don't want to argue. I'm not gonna pull up no articles and penal codes on why you shouldn't have done this. I'm gonna just step out the fucking car.
Yeah.
And so when I got out the car, bro, like, I had a fucking pen in my pocket when I had a cart, and it fucking fell like right there where the seat's at when I got out the car. And I was like, fuck, man, I feel like he saw that.
Yeah.
And so as soon as I got out the car, I was like, look, bro, I'm gonna be real honest with you. If you planning on searching my car, go ahead. It's all good. You gonna find a bunch of shit in there. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I got a bunch of shit. I got wax. I got carts. I got bud.
Before he even
edibles.
checked any, like, he didn't do nothing yet.
He ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing. I was just like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, cause I feel like that's what he was gonna do. Like, what the fuck did you pull me out the car for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you pulled me out the car for a reason, and you were gonna search my car. You know you were. I know you were.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he looked, and I had everything, bro, and took my ass to jail. And while I was in jail, bro, I was in jail for like a day and a half, 2 days, bro. I got bonded out, And while I was in jail, the apartment that I was staying at, the dude fucking, I didn't pay my rent.
Yeah.
And the dude put my shit out on the curb, and all of these crackheads and Devil's Triangle came and had a fucking fun day with my shit.
Damn.
They stole everything. Took my clothes, took my TV, everything. And I was literally in Pecos. Like, that's where I was, like, right there next to Midland. And got bonded out, got the car, and I was like, I got the call, and he told me that, hey, like, I put your stuff out, and, you know, a bunch of people took it. Like, I told you needed to pay your rent and this and that. And I was like, well, fuck. I was like, well, I can't go back over there. Like, I don't got no clothes. Like, so I fucking went back home. But my old lady was with me. And I was really going home, too, to drop off my dogs because I couldn't, like, it's not that I couldn't take care of them. It's just, it would have just been better if they were back home. You know what I'm saying? So I took them. I was taking them over there and dropped them off. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I'm going to just go back. And when I came back, I wasn't staying with my girl. I had my own apartment. And so when I came back, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to just move in with her. And we've been rocking ever since.
Wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been cool. She looked out, bro. Like, she picked my dogs up for me from the pound and everything. And it was just like,
you came back and you fucking just
went back
to grind.
Yeah, bro. Like, I was like, that's not happening again.
You literally didn't have shit. You didn't have clothes,
anything,
bro. That's
nothing at all, bro.
Started from zero.
But I was like, I love it now. Like, now it's like, all right, bet I can get some new clothes. I can get some new clothes, man. Like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally need new clothes.
Yeah, something to look forward to.
Yeah, it's not something like man, I got all these clothes. I'll just go get. No, I need clothes. Like, and I can get new ones. You know, like, it was cool. So that happened, bro. I had like a little stroke too, bro. Like, when I was like, I think I was like 26 or 25, bro. Like, yeah, when I was working at that little barbershop and bar, I had a mini stroke. Like, my fucking face went numb. Like, it was paralyzed. Like, I passed out and everything. And it was because when I moved out here, I like I said, I had to pay my rent in my apartment. So I needed to find out how am I gonna make this money every month. So I told my clients back home in Houston, I literally left a fucking 15 client days every single day back in Houston. That's what I was doing. I was cutting like 15 clients a day.
Wow.
Every day, making bank. And I told all these people, bro, I was like, look, I'm moving, going to El Paso, but every 2 weeks, I promise you, I'm gonna be back, and I'm gonna cut y'all up every 2 weeks. And I did that for a long time. I was doing that. I was driving every 2 weeks.
That's like 12 hours now, 13 hours.
And I drive, and I get there, go right to the shop. I didn't even go to sleep. Go right to the shop, start cutting, go home, sleep for a little bit, get back up, go to the shop, cut all day till like 1 in the morning, do it again, and then get back on the road. And then no water, no sleep, like that,
so
bro.
You just go for like the weekend?
Yeah, that's it. All that stress and doing all of that, fucking, they diagnosed me with Bell's palsy. It's called Bell's palsy. And your fucking face goes like numb, and I still every now and again, my shit, I get a lazy eye and shit like that from it. And
really, but
yeah, bro. And like, I was like, man, I need to go back home and be with my mom and shit like that. I don't know how serious this is, but I still ain't go home. So, you know, like, I had my back up against the wall plenty of times, bro, but still fucking here, man.
That's
still
amazing,
fucking here,
bro.
dog.
Yeah,
doing real good. I love it,
dude.
What would you say about those moments that, like, do you think that's like what, like, just makes you so hungry, bro? Like, to just
bro.
Go get it?
Yeah, it's like, I always remember that, like I had nothing when I came out here, and I can easily have nothing again. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's, like, I ain't know, like, we're just one decision away from being like the people
bottom.
out on the streets. Just one decision away, or one mistake, one accident, one something, one away, bro. And like our days ain't even long enough. They're really not. You know, like, I wish our days were so much longer. Because if our days were longer, it would feel different. But it's like, our days ain't even long enough. So, like, we got to do what we can with the time that we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if something were to happen where we're that one accident or decision where we get put out on the street or just in an unfortunate position, like, at least before that happens, I want to say that I've been fucking going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing what I can. You know, so.
Hell yeah. What would you say to someone that's going through a tough time right now? I mean, times that you've been through, maybe they hit rock bottom a few times, or maybe they just want to take that leap into whether it's like cutting hair or just doing something that they're very passionate about. What would some advice you would give them?
Really that, you know, like, I feel like something that I wish somebody would have told me is that, like, creativity isn't something that, you know, it's not something that's like, it's not something that's hard to learn. It's inside of us. You know what I'm saying? We all have the ability to be creative, bro. We just have to remember exactly what, like, the reason why it is that you're doing what you do. Like never forget where you come from. You know what I mean? Like we were talking about, we all have childhood trauma, bro. We all have trauma as a child, and sometimes that pulls people back. That puts people in, like, the worst position ever. Like, not even knowing how to talk about it or get out of that slump. And it's like, you can't forget all the work that you put in to get where you at. Like, some people think that a random job promotion ain't shit because they work at fucking Mickey D's. But, like, bro, that's work that you put in to get there. Like, whether you're working at McDonald's or you're a fucking celebrity, like, you put that work to get there. That's something that you did. You know, can't nobody take that from you. That's your hustle. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I feel like just never undermining yourself. Never thinking that you're less than. Because, bro, we all put our pants on the same way in the morning. You know what I'm saying? We do. And we just people, bro. Facts. We all floating around on this big ass rock in the fucking darkness. You know what I'm saying? And all these other fucking universes and galaxies and shit, bro. Like, we're specks.
Yeah. It's about time we light a joint and start talking about a little bit of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Get into some fucking conspiracy theories and shit.
Hey, that's something I could go down.
Hell yeah, man. But hey, that's episode 43 with G the Barber.
Straight up.
Appreciate you, dog.
It's a fucking pleasure, bro. We appreciate you coming through, and
yeah, for sure. I appreciate it.
We definitely, if you ever need anything from us, I mean, we're continue to support you in any way we can. And how can people follow you? People follow you on G the Barber on Instagram.
Yeah, on IG, G the Barber.
You on TikTok?
I'm on TikTok too. Yeah, I think it's G the Barber 979 on TikTok too. Or I think there might be a 0 or something at the end of it.
Is 979 your area code?
The area code, yeah.
And it's G the with like a THA, right? Yeah, because at one point I was looking for you, bro. I was putting the.
THA. Yeah, THA. Yeah. And then, you know, follow the calisthenics page, 420 calisthenics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're about to get active.
Getting active, yeah.
That's number one. Yeah. Appreciate you, dog. Sir.
Yeah, dog.
43.
Salute, brother.